Good afternoon, Abiyang and everyone. Welcome to our second University Assembly. Today we will celebrate our school's love of reading. Liverpool Ananda, ALSM. Our names are Amanda and Alyssa, and we will be your MC for this assembly. Today, we will start by singing O Canada. Please rise.
Hatred all of us command, with knowing hearts we steers, I feel us strong and free. From far and wide, we Canada is stand our for land. Never we stand on guard. Holy.
That we would like to acknowledge and thank the first people, the Hunter Medium Manuscripts, of whose traditional and unceded territory each learns carefully. Story comes in many forms, not just books. Caitlin was a coast English weaver from the Tsleil-Waututh Nation. Here's what she says about the story told weaving. Every weaving was a story, told not just in dialect, but in the patterns, symbols, and techniques passed down through generations. For her, the meaning behind the weaving is often deeply personal and layered with teachings from aunties and their knowledge carriers. While certain simple characteristics meanings, the interpretation in the end how lies with their weaver. If you look at weaving, you'll find lots of different stories, she said, but you'll never truly know the story until it's told. We're going to share the classes today who have accomplished their goals and already had a celebration. But there are many more who have finished or are finishing their goals and will be celebrating soon. First, we will have Mr. Cantileo read us a story that may leave us wondering what exactly happened.
Good afternoon, Duke Baker. Today, we are going to continue our celebration of reading around our school. It's been very exciting to see all the different classes and what they've done so far with their reading goals. Many of you have achieved those goals, which is really exciting, and I know many classes are close to achieving their goals. So we're going to celebrate those who have achieved their goal and have had their celebration today. And I know a lot of your teachers have emailed me saying that you are ready as well. We're going to start today with a story. Now, this story is going to try to convince you of something. And I want you to be a critical thinker. I want you to think, is this the truth in this story today? We're going to be using something called inferences. Now, an inference is when you're trying to reach an idea by using evidence and reasoning. You oftentimes, when you read a story, aren't given the full picture of what's going on. You're told one thing, but you need to use your brain. You need to think about what's happening that's not being said. What else is happening? Also, when we're looking at things visually, we might not be given the full picture, and we need to infer. We need to think about what else might be going on. So I have a cat here. What is this cat looking at? Is it looking at anything? You could think that this cat might be looking at maybe its favorite toy, because my cat at home also looks at their toy with such desire. Or maybe this cat is looking at its owner because it just loves its owner so much that it has incredibly passionate eyes for its owner. Now, sometimes we can get a few clues when we make our inferences, when we think what's going on. Maybe we see that there's a shadow in the bottom right corner, which might not be showing up on your screen right now. But there might be some details to help us think about what might be that we're looking at here. Now, when we are making an inference, sometimes we're not given the answer when we're reading a story. Sometimes it's left kind of unknown, and you will go on reading kind of just with that inference of what you think happened, but you may not get the one answer, and that's okay. Oftentimes, there's many different interpretations, many different ways of thinking when we are reading a story, and there's no one right answer. However, today I will give you a right answer. So, what is this cat looking at? A bird. It wants the bird. So when we are making an inference, we're using clues from the book and we're connecting it to what we already know from our past experience, from other books that we've read. We're trying to infer what's going on outside of what we're directly told. Now, I have a story today. This story is one that I've read to my own children. This story was given to me by my aunt, who happens to be a professor at the university. And she is really passionate about reading and she loves this book. You may have read this in class and many teachers may know this book, but today we are going to be eating alongside a bear. And the story we're going to do is The Bear Ate Your Sandwich. I love the art just to start all these delicious sandwiches that are out and available. Now remember, we're trying to keep a critical eye. And are we being told exactly what's happening as we go through this story here? By now, I think you know what happened to your sandwich. You may not know how it happened. So let me tell you. It all started with the bear. The morning air was warm and bright when the bear stepped out of his den. He stretched and sniffed. The scent of ripe berries drifted toward him and led to a wonderful discovery. After a berry feast, the bear curled up in the sunlight and listened to the buzzing of the bees. Before long, he was asleep. By the time the bear opened his eyes, the buzzing had become a rumbling. He was being quickly swept along like a leaf in a great river. The forest disappeared in the distance, and high cliffs rose up around him. Once the rumbling stopped, the bear found himself in a new forest. It was like nothing he'd ever seen before. This forest had many great climbing spots. The trees were still itchy here. There was good bark for scratching, and the mud swished nicely under his feet. There were many interesting smells in this forest, but some of the tastiest ones had already been found. Leafy green smells led the bear to new fun, and that is when we saw it. There it was, your beautiful and delicious sandwich, all alone. He waited to make sure no one saw him. Sandwich before he made his move. It was such a great sandwich. The bear loved it. But just As he was almost finished, he heard behind him. The bear was so surprised that he ran out of the park and down the street until he spotted a very tall tree. From the top of the tree, the bear could see his forest. It was time to go home. The waves rocked the bear, and he began to doze. When he opened his eyes, he heard the breeze and familiar branches and the birds and bugs' evening song. Well, the bear made it home just fine. So that's what happened to your sandwich. The bear ate it. I saw it all. I tried to save your sandwich. I was able to save this little bit of lettuce here. The bear dropped it as he ran off, but I couldn't save the rest. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your sandwich this way. But now you know. Adam, enjoy every sandwich. Do you think the bear ate the sandwich? Is the dog a reliable narrator? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's open for debate. Now, for the classes that have had some goals checked off, again, your class may have already completed your goal, but you have not yet had your celebration. So we're going to go to our first class who has achieved their goal. Our first class is Division 2. Division 2 has read 80 novels by winter break. And there's Austin enjoying the book that he had not read and just passed off to him because he was fine taking a picture and the other person wasn't. But congratulations to Division 2 for your goal. Our next class that has completed the goal and have had their chip party is Division 10. I loved coming in to take pictures for this class because there was a lot of evidence of them enjoying their chips with cheese powder everywhere. It was fun to see. Division 10 filled out their read aloud book basket. And now they're going to do it a lot more times as their next goal. So congratulations. The story that they chose is What Does It Mean to Care About Nature? Written by Kelly Shudo. And so that's the story that they will be reading soon. And now we go to Division 11. I would like to congratulate Division 11 for reading the entire rainbow, a cover color from each color of the rainbow. They already have enjoyed their chips, they have had a wondrous party, and now they're ready for their next goal. I've also heard that Miss Hicks' class is ready to go, Miss Chen's class is ready to go, Miss Lukovic's class is ready to go, and I think there's others as well. So if you are done, teachers, just email me and tell me which book your class has decided on so I can order it. There is a secret stash of all the chips in the school that you are able to access for your class. I'd have to put them in it. Now, for the last part, if you recall last time, we had a lucky winner of a free book from our school book fair that will be happening in second term. We are going to do the same today. We're going to draw 2 names, one person from primary, one person from intermediate. Now, Unfortunately, if you're in Mr. Seaback's or Miss Anderson's class, because we've already had a winner for your classes, you will not be in this draw. You will get another opportunity at some point, but for now, we're going to be moving to some new classes. So for this, here we go. Our first contestant is fine. Oh my goodness, Division 7 of the last moment! Division 7 lost going for Division 5 heartbreaking. All right, now we're going to find out who from the Syracuse class has won the fair prize. Number 10. Oh, congratulations, fellas. You are three half our percent. Now, it's time for intermediate. There's no quicker way of looking at it. And two. Here's one. You're through the side. All right. I think I need someone else to spin because there might be question of bias here that the spinner's from Division 1 himself. Landon, I'm going to take it away. Alyssa, can you press the spinning? Our winner from Division 1 is there 28 people in your class? Oh, here's the final one. I'm going to go this. Who is it? Yeah. Congratulations. I mean, first is good. Like it's fine. And now I'm going to hand it back to our assembly leaders.
Thank you, Mr. Papaleo. Congratulations to those classes who have achieved their goals. We look forward to seeing more classes celebrate their joy of reading in the months ahead. Please go to your teacher for directions on leaving the assembly.